Alright, so this week for Flexibility Friday, I actually have a surprise. My actual flesh and blood twin sister is here from Iowa, so she's going to be practicing with us today. Yay! Alright, so she might take some things easy, so that's cool. Watch her. But yeah, so we're going to be playing around today. We're going to start off in down dog just to open things up. And again, keep your gaze in between your feet like she's doing. Keep your feet spaced, hips width apart. And what we're going to do is we're going to wave. So we're going to draw our chest forward and come to an upward facing dog, dropping our knees down. And then we're just going to twist a little side to side, loosening up our spine. Feeling nice and easy here. And then we're going to go ahead and come all the way back to our downward dog. And looking in between your palms, bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat, coming into a nice forward fold. Let your head just grow heavy here, reaching as far as what's comfortable today. And then bring fingertips either to the mat or flat on your thighs, reaching up to halfway lift. Awesome job. And then we're going to go ahead and inhale, drawing the arms all the way up overhead, palms together, tiny back bend. If you need a modification, you can place your palms on your low back and just reach up. If you feel like you're too top heavy and going to fall backwards. But just really lengthen and arch the spine. We're not compressing the low back, but we're really lifting and reaching here. And then we're going to go ahead and swan dive all the way back down to a nice forward fold. Bending the knees and stepping back to a nice plank. And we're going to chaturanga flow all the way down to the mat. And keeping your palms on your shoulders, we're going to lift the chest up, and you can stay here, or you can lift your palms up and really work that upper back. And breathing here as you hold the pose. Keeping your feet rooted. Keep those lungs moving out to the sides. Don't hold your breath here, even though this pose feels very tight. Keep breathing. And we're going to place the palms down, move all the way back to downward dog. Gaze in between your palms and step or hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold, halfway lift, and reaching all the way back up. One more tiny back bend here. And then palms to heart as you fold all the way down to the mat. And hop or step back to your plank and lower all the way down. And if you want, if your back is in pain, you can stay at that cobra. Otherwise, interlock the fingers behind your back and you can reach the chest up or reach your chest and feet. Keep your thighs and your knees moving close together. Try not to spread the legs all the way out here. Breathing easy. Again, we're holding this for a couple of breaths. And lower all the way down, moving softly to the down dog. And if you need to hold your breath here, you can go ahead and stay in this pose. Otherwise, we're going to keep that heart rate up by coming back to a forward fold and a halfway lift. Reach all the way up, tiny back bend, and swan dive, forward fold. Stepping back to that plank, lowering all the way down. And this time, you can just bring your knees up if this is where you are, or you can grab onto your feet, or you can lift everything up into a nice floor bow. And this one we're not going to hold as long because it's a lot more intense. So just breathe easy wherever you are. And then softly lower down, we're going to move to a nice tabletop position. So knees are going to be directly under your hips, palms underneath your shoulders, and doing a couple cat-cows. So inhale, tailbone moves out, chest is lifted, and exhale, rounding to cat. We're going to do 8 of these, so coming in for 2, moving with your own breath. one, really stretch everything out. And coming to a nice neutral tabletop when you're ready. We're going to go ahead and reach the right arm out, left foot behind. And we are on very, very uneven grass right now, so if we get a little wobbly, please don't reprimand us.
It's modified with your leg down.
Sure, it's a modification with your leg down. You can stay here, or if you feel like more intensity, you can try and grab onto that foot. Or you can do as twins doing and just stay where you are. And just breathe easy. The more you pull everything away, the more you're going to have stability in this pose instead of when it's collapsing all together. And then we're going to lower down. Short child's pose. Just lengthen and stretch the arms for a moment. Yeah!
Like the child.
Yeah, my happy baby in the background as always. And coming all the way back up, we're going to do the left arm out and the right foot behind. Yeah, your left and your right. You gotta get that L going. Okay. And then you can reach the foot if you want.
Everything's more fun with family.
I love this.
And weenies.
You're not a weenie. Oh
Beginner, folks. I'm definitely the beginner.
And lowering all the way back down. We're from all fours. We're going to come to a pigeon. So we're going to take the right foot to our left palm, right knee to the right palm, and then just slowly lower the hips down. If you need to modify, you can bring the foot closer to the hip, because I want you to feel your hips supported on the ground. If you're out here and your hips are up in the sky, you know, you're pushing yourself too far. And then if you want, you can come to your forearms, or as always, down to your forehead. But I don't feel like eating grass today, so I'm going to stay on my forearms. And just make sure that you're not rolling over to one side or the other, but you're staying nice and centered and feeling that length in both the hips here. And just breathing easy. Just feeling bad. I'm going to give her a little massage. Breathing easy. And like always, you can pause the video if you feel like you need to hold this pose longer, but I'm not going to kill my twin today by having her hold it forever. So we're going to slowly come out of it. You're going to flip the left toes under, lift your hips up a little bit, and then bring your right foot out in front of you, and then lower your left knee down. So you can do a half split and just focus on stretching out this right leg, drawing the toes up. Or if you feel like trying to come into a full split, which I don't reach all the way down, but I still like to try and open things up, you can walk this left knee back and start to feel the left hip opening as well as this right leg. So either or. This is definitely a, oh my god, pose, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I have a spider on my mat. It's just nature, baby.
It's nature. Oh, geez.
Okay. Don't worry, we're not going to hold it that long.
We're feeling it.
Slowly come out of it. Slowly ease everything together and come back to all fours. So, Emily, you're doing great at not cracking up behind the camera. I can tell you want to. So same thing on the side. Left foot over to your right palm. And then slowly lower the hips down to your pigeon again. Make those modifications if you need to. And you can lower as far down as you feel comfortable. And just breathe easy. I love how this feels against my glutes. It's like, it's the best, deepest stretch ever.
Yeah, it's the best ever.
My favorite. Oh my god. No blooper reel needed here. It's just already in the video.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh my gosh. She needs to move back here. Okay. And slowly come out of it. I don't know if this is even with the other side or not, but we're going to try. So you're going to come either into the half split with this left foot, or try and walk the right knee back and come to a full split. Which again, your full split doesn't mean it touches the mat. It just means you're working both legs at the same time versus just the front leg.
This is a good before and after. Before, after.
Breathing easy. We're not going to hold it too much longer here.
We're all doing good. It's a great day. Alright. Yes, it's very beautiful. Everything's been all cloudy lately, and all of a sudden it's poof, sun came out again.
Okay, slowly come out of it. Yes, it's your fault. So we're going to go ahead and move to a nice downward dog again. And I want you to go ahead and take your left foot, planting the heels down, turning your toes out 45 degrees, and then stepping your right foot in between your palms. And we're going to reach both arms up to a nice warrior one, keeping that front knee over that ankle. Again, we're on wobbly grass, so you're doing good. So this is warrior one. You're going to move the left hip forward in warrior one. And as we open up to warrior two, then you could open both the hips out, opening the arms out to your sides. And then we're going to take our right elbow softly down to our right leg and reaching the left palm up and stretching out in a nice extended side angle. And this is always tricky for beginners. Keep your right knee bent as you come back up and take your left palm to your left leg, right palm up in the air. So
You jinxed me.
And don't put too much weight in that bottom palm there, twin. So I'm going to come adjust you a little bit. Try not to fall. I'm going to bring your back.
Oh.
Hips forward. And then bring that palm down. There you go.
Okay.
Because you're like turtle shelling it forward. You psyched yourself out. You're okay. You got it. Wait. Oh my gosh. So we're going to come all the way back down and then step back to your downward dog here.
I can do this part.
Yeah. And then opposite side, placing your right heel down, toes are out 45-degree angles, and stepping left foot forward and reach both palms up to that warrior one. Keeping that right hip forward this time. You've got it. Don't close your eyes, you're gonna fall. No, it's that balance. No, you gotta keep your eyes open. Open both the arms up to a nice warrior two, opening those thighs as well. And try and keep your ribs over your hips there, twin, not over the grass. Keep them over your hips. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and bend over that front knee, reaching the palm, stretching out that side body. Breathing easy. And evening things out, try not to fall. Opposite side, coming to reverse triangle. Try and turn your chest up towards the sky a little bit here. Yeah, there's your stability.
That feels better.
Breathe easy. And we're going to cartwheel our palms down, coming back to that down dog. And this is going to be the trickiest pose of them all. We're going to come down to our forearms here, into a nice dolphin.
Okay.
Keeping your booties in the air, and then keep your palms out. Keep your palms out and your elbows in. Because otherwise, yeah.
Please show me.
Yeah, it's okay. So starting off in your down dog, just bring your elbows down. Don't bring them out to the sides because that puts too much stress on your shoulders. Okay. But yeah, so you can stay here where Jessica is, or if you feel like it, you can reach the right leg up. And then switch and do the left leg. And stretch everything out. And then place it down, drop down to the knees. Come sit down, walk your palms back. One more little side stretch, right palm to your side, stretching the left side body. This time you can push the hips out a little bit and get more of a stretch. Just don't compress the side body. We're not pinching down, we're still lifting up and leaning over. And breathing easy. And then switching sides. Keep the shoulders moving away from your ears. Spine is nice and tall, chest is open. And coming back to center, inhale, circle sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. And you all did a good job, and my twin did a super good job. Give her props.
Yay, it's fun. I'm going back to child's pose.
Yeah. Namaste, everybody. Thanks.
Namaste and an egg. do you get? Peace. Love you. Thank you, Stephanie's Yoga.
Okay, you're